Let's talk about what really happened the other day. Yeah? You know this thing about texting when you're drunk? I'm telling you, this thing is real. It's real. Mimi maneno ambayo nimefanya some few days ago, I can't even imagine I'm the one. So mimi kama humble girl, kama church girl, mimi nikaambiwa aje, my friend, enda kazi. So mimi nikaenda kazi vizuri, and then I was bored. The day was really busy, so definitely unakuanga umechoka, you don't want vitu mingi. Mi na sina gari, nikaenda tao vizuri, nikachukua matatu yangu, na because I was really tired, nikalala kwa matatu. Kufika place ingine hapo, I got a call. A humble call. Ile call kila mtu kama girl dame unapenda kusikia. Ama kupata. Uko wapi? Yeah. Jana niliulizwa wadau jana nilipata iyo message ama iyo call ya uko wapi. Niliamka, ushaiamka hadi jirani mwenye mlikuwa mmekanisha naye anashangaa, ala, kwani umekuwa na nightmare ya nini? Kaniambia, fanya aje? We kuja, we have a dinner over here. Kumbuka ni evening, nilikuwa naelekea nyumbani sasa after work. Hey, nikaona this comes once in a blue moon, because mimi ni introvert, so maneno za outing, I don't like. I really don't like. Hata kama niko stressed aje, hata kama I'm happy aje. Do you know, even I spend my birthdays kwa nyumba na kawain kangu na Netflix and chill, Do you know, the next person akishuka kwa hiyo matatu hata mimi nilishuka. Na nikachukua Uber haraka hadi penye nilikuwa nimeambiwa, hadi to the destination of uko wapi. Mimi na nani? Nikafanya tu touch up uso nini, because nilijua kuna friends huko wenye they're big people, so singetaka kujiangusha no matter what. And kumbuka, I had burnout, so I wanted to you know, kukaa kama mtu mwenye ako alive, not a dead person. Definitely, madem mnanielewa. So mimi nikapata tu wanakunywa tu wine tu nini, nikasema ala, siwacha ni celebrate what they are celebrating, of which they were just not even celebrating something, it's just a passing time. Nikasema wacha ni pass time hata mimi. Wacha kawai nikaanza kukik. Wacha nianze kuona ni kweli I have to text someone. You know, easy unresolved issues venye zinakuanga mbaya, because mimi my ego cannot allow me to speak out my feelings and tell you how much I love you, as much as, you know, maybe we had a disagreement. Easy relationship na ego bana azipelekanangi vizuri, na mimi I'm a master on that. So wine sijui ilifungua section gani yangu, nilitext mtu nikamwambia venye nampenda. Nikamwambia venye no matter what, I think we'll end up with you. Na hata kama you are too far, I'll still think about you. I'm telling you this, sober me. Actually, hata sahi when I'm doing this, I'm like, when I'm speaking out, I'm like, hiyo ni mimi kweli, huyo ni mimi. Because what I texted, na unajua usiku inafikanga na mnaenda mnalala mnaamka. Asubuhi kuamka, my friend, nimepata messages hadi ananiambia hope you had fun. And do you know this guy, I've never told him I love him. Hiyo siku nilimwambia. I'm telling you, texting when you're drunk, it's not a good thing. But do you know, sometimes when you're texting this thing as much as you're drunk, you know exactly what you're doing, but ni ile the guts, you don't have the guts. So I think that's what really happened that day. So anyway, talking about texting when drunk. It's flashback moment. Me, I'm telling you, hii maneno ya kukunywa, by the way, and something funny is that I don't drink ati hizi mama heavy things. I just drink wine na inanionyesha some crazy things. I think I should stop even taking wine niachie tu pale hivyo kwa kanisa, the bread and wine, you know. Hapo tu ndio nitakuwa, ikifika hapo, I think hapo tu ndio nitakuwa na talk about wine, because I thought that was the only day I will do that, but apparently wine is not my thing nowadays because you're texting. Anyway, direct to flashback. So when I was in campus, there was this friend of ours, kijana, alikuwa na move out to the hostels that we were living in, and we were really close, so we had to make a party. But the moving, it was so what do you call this, like it was an emergency, and apparently it was that time your exam, so people were busy, but for us we didn't have the same schedule. So most of the friends of ours, they had exams, so they could have not made it to that party. So we were only 3. Mabeshte zangu wawili, the guy, the girl, and me. So tulikuwa zile za, aki tutakumiss, nini. Unajua campus venye tu kaform kanajitokezanga tu hapo wase, si tu shikishe kakitu. Tukashikisha tu vizuri. And then mimi kwangu nilikuwa kwa hostel yangu, nilikuwa nimeipump vibaya sana room. So niko na maspika nini, tukasema wacha tucheze kadi. Wacha, sikujua kameshika. Na unajua hii kitu kwanza ukikunywa sijui venye huwa kuna kuanga. Like time huwa ina rush vibaya sana, because that thing we just spoke like 9 PM hivi, alafu kidogo midnight ndo hiyo. 1 ndo hiyo. So ilifika point kulikuwa na chali huko hostel, na yeye alikuwa ananikatia, alikuwa Muislamu wadau. Mimi kidogo niitwe Fatima hata mkiniona hapa. Mapenzi wewe, yani mapenzi. Sasa huyu msee alikuanga na dem. Huyu unajua Muslims, they can marry even 5 more than I think, is it more than 5 ama minimum of 5 wives. So I think I was the second one, because alikuwa na dem, hata nilikuwa namjua. Anakuwa anakuja hapo hivyo anashikisha vibaya sana, yani tu alikuwa msupu. Sasa chali hata ujue vitu zingine, chali ni chali tu bana. Ukicheki demu yake venye alikuwa, alafu ananikujia, sitasema I'm not beautiful, but we unajua wagiria mama waitangwa nani, au venye wanakuanga. Then mimi unanikompea hapo hivyo Mkikuyu wa Murang'a, we. Anyway, mapenzi ni mapenzi, tukapendana. So but alikuwa na hindrance kidogo, I don't know, like alikuwa si ule mse outspoken like kama machali wengine. Sasa mimi nikanionyesha hapana, lazima confess ananipenda vizuri. And mentioning alikuwa Muislamu, it was Ramadan time, and kwangu wamefunga. Mimi nikaambia aje huyu dem mwenye tulikuwa na yeye kwa party, kaambia mimi naenda kwa Moha, ni mpashe kidogo. Dem akaona huyu msee amelewa, wacha ni mstopishe. Kwani unaweza sikiza? Kwanza ukiwa mlevi na gati zako zote, unaweza sikia nani anaweza kuambia shit? Kuna. So I just like went to his room, knocked. Remember, it's around 2 AM or something. Miwacha niende, chali yako zile za Carson vipi? Kwa mimi, I'm drunk, but let me tell you something. I'm a virgin, and you Muslims love virgins. I know that, and you can't tell me otherwise, okay? Unaona ile gats za ulevi hiyo, ndio hiyo sasa. Me, I'm a virgin, and please let me in the room. Akasema, lakini niko Ramadan, nitakuingizaje na alafu tena tunaamka 5 kuswali, sasa itakuwa. Nikamwambia I don't care. Mimi kaa nimeshafika kwa room yako, and you're talking kwa mimi nikiwa kwa mlango. No. Treat me like your girlfriend, okay? So allow me to enter. Mimi kidogo hivi. Akakubali, nikaingia, nikakaa chini. So I'm like, by the way, do you know my mom knows you? Do you know my mom knows you? I always talk about you to her. And as I said, I'm a virgin. Okay? So, the thing is, you either tell me you love me or not. Sema guts. Chali akaniambia, mse umelewa, so just chill, shika hii maji, kunywa, and ulale hapa, and then in the morning, you will tell me everything. Kwani nasikia kweli. Ni maji tu nilikunywa hapo hivyo nilimpasha yani. Kwa venye I thank God your time ilikuwa Ramadan, because maybe I take advantage, but I don't think so. He was a cool guy. And by the way, as I said, hii kitu ni ati ujuangi nini unafanya, ni gas tu ndio unatafutanga tu, and then the blame utablame it kwa pombe. But the following day, cut the story short, nilimpasha, but again akanibeba akanipeleka kwa room na nikalala na akanifungia vizuri. So the following day, wacha nianze kuambiwa story venye nilikuwa na shout kwa nikimwambia I love him. Do you know, nilichukua off. Like your time nilikuwa clinicals, replacement. So I just took an emergency off. Nikaenda nyumbani because I could have not faced anyone in that apartment. Nikiimba kuna hii song ingine before hata ni park niende nyumbani. Kuna hii song inaitangwa 𝐓𝐄𝐗𝐓 I don't give a 𝐓𝐄𝐗𝐓. Yani ungesikia nikiimba tu hizo ma embarrassment zenye mtu anakuanga tu nazo tu. So that is kama story ambayo mimi na kukunywa tena niliacha. And Makio, it's just a small things akina wine na akina guarana ndio zinafanya nifanye hivyo. Nashanganga hawa ma heavyweights body zenyu zinakuanga aje jamani. Kwani anyway, I cannot judge. Something by the way I really needed to cross around up. It is a bit serious. That time I was drunk and I went to my friend's room. As much as I did all that and I was disappointed and I was embarrassed, I was really ashamed of myself and what I did. I cannot regret exactly because those are moments made, and I'm here doing a flashback about it. So be careful, be cautious. Again, to the mothers who are listening to this, please, be friends to your daughters. Because at that moment I was really onto I think it was a bit of my lowest times. So do you know, I called my mom and I was like, hey mom, there's something this and this I did. Do you remember this Muhai I told you about? And she was like, yeah. So yesterday there is something happened and I went and told him about how much I love him, blah, 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 about how I talked to you about him. And mom was like, okay. So what's popping? I was like, I'm really ashamed and I'm thinking of coming to home. At least I, go back, recess myself, and then I come back to resume back, okay, at work and stuff kama hizo. So my mom was really like, oh, okay, we kuja. So to this, I'm talking about moms because if my mom was really harsh, probably ninge rush to maybe the girlfriends and so forth. And for them, the advice they always give people, it's just fanya hivi, enda pata sponsor. Like the reason, okay, the major and learned lesson about all this, please, mamas, encourage girls talk to your daughters. At least when they have issues, they can come to you and speak up and advise that daughter as a girl to girl talk, chat, advice. Don't lecture that girl, because the moment you in fear, you put fear to that daughter. Akikuwa kwa any sheta anaogopa kukukujia because anajua tu utaenda kumjudge, utaenda kumlecture and all that. Like my mom, I always tell, do you know I tell my mom like 90% of everything that I do, because we are that free. And sometimes, okay, she will tell me, please, this is not right. Don't do this and this next time, And, parents really have knowledge. They have wisdom about kwanza lifestyle, situationships, and I think, to be honest, wamekaka, so they know tricks and do's and don'ts ya life saa zingine, as much as generation inaenda ikichange. but the major part, as I said, they know more. So unapata anaku advice again, anakupe knowledge of how you could have done it right. So please mothers, don't be really strict. Be strict at ikifika 18 years. Loosen up kidogo, anza kumuuliza swali, by the way, kwani una boyfriend. There is a girl I met the other time, and we were just, I was giving her service, she was my client, and then she was like, I think I'm having anxiety and I'm having palpitation. Kamuza kwa nini? We broke up with my boyfriend, but I don't have anyone else to talk about it because my mom and my sisters know me as a virgin, knows me like I'm a good this girl and sort of the things, and I'm afraid if I talk to my mom about this, she will be so harsh on me. Kwambia, have you ever tried, nikamwambia tu, have you ever tried talking to her about your life? And she was like, yes, I ever tried to open up to my mom, but my mom lectured me, and she uses that to to every mistake I make. So I was like, that thing, I really felt bad for that girl, because now because she didn't have anyone, and I discouraged her to go to the girlfriends, because being that kwa hiyo situation ya huyo dem alikuwa break up, maybe the girlfriend ongemwambia, leave that, wachana na hiyo, kuja tuende tukunywe, just take this weed, or sort of like, I have another guy. And for such situation, if you fall in love to that fast, you're not healed, definitely that won't be a healthy relationship, to be honest. So I really encourage. So to the situation, I told the girl, please go back to your mom, tell her you want to have a girl talk, not a mother-daughter talk. Have a girl talk, and then mwambie, I don't want you to lecture me, I want you to listen and give me advice as if we are girls, okay? And the girl was really happy, and I really didn't follow up on her because it was something outreach. So daughters and mothers, please be friends to each other. I mean, if there's nothing underlying issues, if you're just afraid to talk to your daughter or your mother, okay? Ile time when you show your daughter how to use a pad or tampon, I think that is the right time to start opening up and showing that girl, that daughter, that I'm your number one supporter of everything. So yes, talking about that, hope that story you learned something, because my mom is number one supporter. Right now, I'm really doing good. Thank you, Mom. Thank you very, very much. Anyway, we go to Did You Know section. Let's talk about something that you might be knowing or you will be knowing today. Do you know there is an outbreak of cholera right now? Kwanza sana sana Nairobi. If you didn't know, now you know. So I'm going to talk about how we are going to stop this cholera situation, okay? So let's talk about what is cholera. Cholera is a waterborne disease spread by contaminated food or water. Cholera causes acute watery diarrhea, that is watery stool, and if left untreated, it can lead to death within hours. By the way, cholera ni mbaya. Cholera inafanyanga mtu akiwa dehydrated na unakufa because of hypovolemic shock. It's really, really, really serious. Other symptoms, except diarrhea, which is the real symptom, or the common symptom, there is vomiting. Yani una diarrhea ukivomit. That's really serious. So how do we prevent this cholera? Be sure you drink and use safe water. How is that? Okay, use water from reliable sources. Boil water before drinking. Store water in a properly sealed container. Ensure bottled water is properly sealed before you drink. Again, another prevention way is safe food prevention. Wash it, peel it, or cook it. Wash fruits and vegetables with clean running water. Peel fruits before consuming. Cook food well and cover properly when not immediately consumed. Another way is washing your hands. Please ensure, it's just like hand washing ile ya COVID, okay? Wash your hand frequently with soap and clean running water. Wash before and after eating, and also when using the toilet. And guys, did you know you can use ash if soap and water are not available? Like how do you do the ash thing? Okay, so I'll just check if it is approved, and to be honest, WHO outlined that you can use ash instead of, if you don't have soap, that is. Okay, concerning about ash, if you're asking yourself, ala tena ash ni ile majivu, it's recommended to use the white ash. Okay, so make sure that you are using the whitewash from the center of the fire once cooled. Wadau, once cooled. Okay, so it's likely to be most sterile as it has heated at the highest temperature. It is possible that chemical in the ash could damage the skin depending on what material were burned in the fire. Okay, you can use ash if you don't have soap. Okay, so another preventive measure is practice environmental hygiene. Stop open defecations, stop indiscriminating refuse dumping, and ensure proper disposal of waste and proper clearing of sewage. Okay, so if you are experiencing sudden diarrhea, that is watery stool, visit a healthcare facility immediately. Take all sick persons with the symptoms above to all healthcare facility immediately. So I forgot to mention, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. And don't forget to turn on the notification bar for more of these and more stories to come. Thank you. Bye. This was 𝐶𝐶𝐍𝐿, and I am out.